Today we're going to talk about the differences between renting a home and buying a home. There are many positive reasons to buy a home. Buying a home can help you build equity, which can then be used for future homes as your family life changes or you move into bigger homes. Another positive reason to purchase a home, a lot of times people use their starter homes as future investment properties. So instead of selling them and moving into their next home, they will keep that first home as a rental, which then will bring in income to pay the mortgage. And there is also equity still being built while they have moved to a new home, and there's equity there too. The difference between payments when you rent and own, when you rent, your payments can increase annually or every 6 months based on whatever the landlord views fit. When you do a 30-year mortgage, your payment stays the same. Your payment may change, but that's only because of your escrow, which is your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance. Another positive to purchasing a home is the interest you pay on your mortgage. You're able to write that off on your taxes. So some people choose to rent. There's many reasons for that too. It allows you more freedom. You're not responsible for, anything that may go wrong. So if the water heater goes out or the furnace goes out, that's the responsibility of the landlord. It does give you also more access to be able to move. So depending on what your job is, if you feel like you have to move often, maybe that would be the right decision for you. Additionally, some people are not willing to take the risk of purchasing a home, just the worry of it possibly being a bad investment or worrying that they would not be able to make a payment and also take care of things that may come up. So there's many pros and cons to either choice. If you purchase a home, it is important to have a savings as a safeguard because you are responsible for that home and everything in it. As you continue to build equity in that home, one safeguard you can obtain is a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit, which allows you to borrow against the equity in your home if things were to go wrong or if you needed to make improvements. If you rent, you pretty much are building equity for somebody else, which is the person who owns your duplex, apartment, rental home. So when deciding whether you want to rent or buy, it's a good idea to look at your budget, one, to see what you can afford, because that is probably the largest portion of your budget. Sit down and write down the pros and cons of each. Write down what your future goals are. If you plan on staying in one area and you feel like purchasing a home would be the right decision for you, or if you see your future, moving quite a bit, maybe purchasing a home isn't the right thing. Also, talk to people who have owned homes or do own homes. Maybe talk to people who have rentals and see what the responsibility of that is. Renting versus buying is a personal choice. It's an important choice in your life. So make sure to look at what your immediate needs are versus what your future goals are and make the decision that's right for you.